And bang! What is up, on National Wrestling News members and viewers? This is your owner, Jim, creating fun fighter Scott Casey Gale here. And today, I'm going to give you my AEW Dynamite review. Tonight's show was in an empty arena from parts unknown in an undisclosed location. And the commentators for the show were once again Tony Schiavone and Chris Jericho. And I gotta say, AEW continues, despite being in an empty arena under these circumstances, they continue to put on a good show. And they put on a very good show tonight. Okay, let's begin with the review, shall we? The show opened with a video package about the Cody Rhodes versus Darby Allin match, which I thought was a pretty cool way to open the show, in my opinion. And then the first match was Cody Rhodes defeated Darby Allin to advance to the finals in the TNT Championship Tournament. Allin hit the coffin drop, but Cody rolled him forward, so his shoulders were on the mat and got the pin. This was a very good match. I really enjoyed this match. However, I wish that Darby Allin would have won this match, because in my opinion, Darby Allin should have won, because he is absolutely over with the crowd. But I don't know, Cody Rhodes won, and it is what it is. And like I said, good match. And then there was another Scorpio Sky video package focusing on how he joined SCU, which I thought was pretty well done in my opinion. And then MJF appeared from home saying that his hangnail was healed, but while preparing to come back to AEW Dynamite, he nicked his neck shaving. He was wearing a cervical collar. Great promo from MJF as always. Which, like I said, I've said it many times before, I loved MJF. He's the best heel in AEW and in wrestling in general. I mean, that guy definitely knows how to cut a promo, and he definitely knows how to talk on the mic as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing MJF return to AEW Dynamite next week. And then Wardlow defeated Musa. Wardlow pinned Musa quickly after an airplane spin. And this is a squash match, but I really like what they're doing with Wardlow. And then, one of my favorite segments of the night. In a new Bubbly bunch, Sammy Guevara was gloating about having the best flim flam dance. Ortiz said that Chris Jericho won last week, but Santana disagreed. Jericho announced a Manitoba melee, which led to a montage of a bunch of wrestlers and other people, including Vicky Guerrero, Kevin Smith, Gabriel Gonzalez, and Lou Ferrigno, fighting each other over FaceTime. I loved every single minute of this. As a matter of fact, this was one of the most best and funniest Bubbly bunch episodes that Chris Jericho from the Inner Circle had put out there, and it was absolutely cool to see Vicky Guerrero. I loved her reaction when she said, "Are you kidding? Are you kidding?" For a moment, I thought she was going to say her infamous quote, "Excuse me." But yeah, it's always good to see Vicky Guerrero. And then then we got to the match of the night, the best match tonight. It was the Best Friends with freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy defeated Jimmy Havoc and Kip Sabian with Penelope Ford in a no DQ match. Chuck Taylor pinned Jimmy Havoc after an awful waffle onto a pile of chairs. Like I said, match of the night. Absolutely match of the night. I highly recommend you check this match out, because you won't be disappointed. And then in the video segment at her dental office, Dr. Britt Baker introduced her makeup artist, who she called Reba, but her real name is Rebel. Then Britt talked about how some people can't be role models, using photos of Tony Schiavone to illustrate her points. This was a decent promo from Britt Baker. It was kind of funny, especially the way she was making fun of Tony Schiavone. But I don't know, this was just kind of weird, but funny in a way. So I enjoyed it. And I loved Tony Schiavone's reaction afterwards, and especially the way Chris Jericho was agreeing with Dr. Britt Baker. Yeah. And then there was match number 4. Shawn Spears defeated Baron Black. Spears used a sharpshooter and Black tapped out. Decent match. And then Marco Stunt was interviewed backstage. He said he knew that a lot of people don't think he belongs, but even with Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy unable to be here right now, He wants to prove himself. Well, we all know what happened to Marco Stunt. Brody Lee defeated Marco Stunt. Lee pinned Stunt at the powerbomb. Brody Lee squashed Marco Stunt. He squashed him like a grape. And I loved it. Like I said, I love the excitement on Brody Lee. I like what AEW is doing with him. Pretty cool squash match in my opinion. And then AEW World Champion Jon Moxley strolls around outside with his title. Says it's amazing. 8 weeks ago, he was in a sea of fans celebrating his title win in the crowd. Moxley wonders what the hell happened since then. He says tough times don't last forever, and one day everyone will be back together. Moxley continues for now he's reflecting and is thankful for a lot of things, like steel chairs and his wife, giving her props to staying in the house with him all the time. Moxley says next week Dynamite will be live and he'll be there. Moxley says anyone who steps up to the champ does so at their own risk. Moxley reminds the fans to check on their neighbors, support local businesses, and don't forget to call your grandmother. Great promo from Jon Moxley. Ever since Jon Moxley has gone to AEW Dynamite, he finally gets to be himself, and I love it. And I'm really enjoying him as AEW Dynamite. I'm looking forward to seeing him next week on an episode of AEW Dynamite, so it's gonna be pretty cool. And then there was the main event. It was the main event. Lance Archer defeated Dustin Rhodes to advance to the finals in the TNT Championship tournament. Cody Rhodes came out and considered throwing in the towel for his brother, but Dustin didn't want him to. While they were arguing, Archer pulled Dustin back into the ring and repeatedly slammed his head against the mat before pinning him. I thought this was a great main event. I really enjoyed it. I'm loving Lance Archer. I mean, he is definitely a dangerous heel, and he knows how to put on a good wrestling match. So like I said, I really enjoyed it. In my opinion, and now it's gonna be Lance Archer versus Cody Rhodes for the TNT Championship. And I'm nothing against Cody Rhodes, but I hope that Lance Archer becomes the first ever TNT champion. And because in my opinion, he deserves it more than Cody Rhodes. So anyway, I would rate this episode of AEW Dynamite a 9 out of 10 and an 8 triple plus and yeah. 9 out of 10, 8 triple plus, and 5 stars. Comment down below in the comment section and tell me what you thought about this episode of AEW Dynamite and what are you looking forward to next week. Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and I must bid you adieu. Good night and goodbye, and bang. And the words will catch up. Bang, bang. Good night, everybody.